Hey, shalom, shalom. I want to start this off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kodash. And double honors is doing to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. I'm the brother Kodar Malak, and I want to bring out another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. May this lesson be edifying to the elect, wherever they may be scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. To the Israelite foreigners that look like the other nations, but the line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which make them Israelites. Pursuing Numbers 1 and 18, that's how we declare our lineage, by the seed of our fathers. And I just want to bring something out that was on my spirit. I'm in transit, and hey, when you look around, you know, everything is vexing. You know, this world vexed the man of the Lord. But you know, that vexation just shows that you're in the right spirit, though. All right. When you go into being vexed, what you're frustrated. All right. And through the spirit, man, we all frustrated. All right. We're tired of these lives over here in Babylon the Great. We're tired of our woman being whores. We're tired of seeing Jake just be a damn dummy and a bug out and a crash out. And be a young nigga and old niggas, man. We sick of it. You know? But on one end, we have to remember when we're vexed like that, it's all for a reason. All right? We're vexed for a reason. First and foremost, it shows, we're growing. Because, if you're in the spirit of mirth and just wanting to party and kick it, then you ain't in the right spirit. You're not in the right spirit, man. The Lord is getting ready, to do away with this earth. As the scriptures say, the former things are going to be passed away. The Lord said what he was going to destroy, the wisdom of this world. All right, because the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, man. It's all folly. It's not true wisdom. It's not true knowledge. And our people are caught up into some BS. All right. So the scriptures say, this is all, vexation of the spirit. We're all frustrated. But, the time is going to come, well, the people who laugh now, they're gonna mourn and weep. All right, they're gonna. The scripture said they're gonna howl for vexation of spirit. We're howling now in the spirit because we want this place to be over with. All right, we're tired of seeing the same old wicked ass shit over here in Babylon the Great. All right, but your vexation, man, it just remember, it just shows that you're in the right spirit. Because the scriptures talks about, being a friend of this world. If anybody would be a friend of this world, they enmity with the Most High, man. All right, the Heavenly Father is getting ready to destroy this place. All right, with that nuclear destruction. Okay? Salakia. It's foggy out here. So as long as, we're locked in, yeah, we may be vexed for a little while, but, we're seeing prophecies come to pass. All right, we're seeing, the division between the nations. We're seeing the division, all right, between, men and women, and all right, the Democrats, Republicans. We're seeing, all this division. It's going to lead up, all right, to a lot of civil unrest. All right, it's going to lead up to people crashing out. It's going to lead to chaos, and that's the chaos Esau Edom. That's what he wants to justify, his new world order and his, his tracking system. That's what he want. All right, but whatever step that he make, we're closer and closer, all right, to getting out of here. Because he's just fulfilling prophecy. The scriptures say when he think he's about to fill his belly, that the wrath of the Lord is going to come upon him and rain on him while he is eating. So yeah, we frustrated. We upset. But the scriptures say, happy is he that keep the law, roughly paraphrasing. So, on one end, it's a balance to everything. The scriptures say a false balance and it's abomination unto the Lord. So, yeah, you get down days when you really, feel, down in the spirit. All right, but that's good. All right, because, that builds, patience, and it builds character. All right, the Lord is working, the Lord is working on us. All right, as we're working on ourselves within the spirit, the Lord is working on us also. He's working on his men. All right, so we just have to, remain, patient. All right, continue to seek Yahweh Shai's face. All right, and watch these people look stupid in the end. All right, because in the end, they're going to be looking very stupid. They're going to know that a prophet was sent among them, and everything, hey, we were saying, hey, that we're justified in. The Lord is going to make us justified in our sayings because we're speaking his words. We're not speaking words from our own belly, from our own mind. We're speaking, thus saith the Lord. And the Lord is not a man that he shall lie. All right. All these, the scriptures say that none of these things shall fail, man. All right. We're entering to 2026, man. This could be the year. All right. This can be the year. We're at that latter end. So we just have to keep pushing. All right, and remember, yeah, we feel low, but that's the right spirit to be in, man. That vexing spirit, hey, so be it. Because hey, in the end, people are gonna see. Right? So, that about does it for this lesson. I didn't want to make it too long. All right, Lord willing, the elect was edified. Until next time, all praise and glory we do. Until Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors due unto the elders and the apostles' great millstone. I'm going to say shalom.